Hello there, this is Wabian. I'm Honor Kali with the news. The 6th Ethiopian and Egyptian Joint Commission meeting will be held this week, according to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. An Ethiopian delegation led by Prime Minister Hailemariam Desalegn will attend the meeting. The meeting will provide the parties the opportunity to hold consultations in bilateral, continental and international issues, a statement added. Agreements in industry and mining sectors are also expected to be signed during the meeting. Discussions between ministers of the countries will be held ahead of the leaders' meeting. Agreements that enable Ethiopia and Egypt to work jointly in education, health, technical training, women affairs and capacity building in diplomacy were signed at the 5th Joint Commission meeting 3 years ago. This Joint Commission meeting will evaluate the implementation of the cooperation agreement signed at the prior meeting, FEBC reported. Egypt and Ethiopia are tied together by the Great Nile River, and they do have a historical relationship as well. Residents of Mojo town have been facilitating basic needs to resettle the displaced Oromos from the Ethiopian Somali regional states. Construction of 1,000 houses for displaced Oromo nationals has been underway in the town. Fukadu Burhan reports.
Building houses for displaced Oromos from Ethiopian Somali region is underway in different towns of Oromia. Accordingly, Mojo Town Administration has constructing 1,000 houses on 4 sites with participation of community investors and religious fathers. Some parts of community who are participating on the construction said that they are ready to welcome the displaced Oromos by fulfilling all things that are needed for them.
We are building houses for the displaced Oromos. We want them to return to their normal life. Our community promised to fully rehabilitate them. So what we are doing now is an implication of our promise.
We
are constructing these houses by participating community and use with their level best. Therefore, we are ready to share their problem.
We share their problems. We are working with maximum effort to let them lead their normal life.
Constructing 20 houses to solve the problem of the displaced Oromos. The company told its willingness to create job opportunity for the displaced Oromos.
Our factory is here, and we are the member of this community. If anything happens, we are responsible. More or less, we have to do something to this place. People who coming from Somali region. We want to give them some support and let them to live. We are the factories, and we can supply some position for them. As small as possible, we're going to supply their workplace to them.
Mayor of Mojo Town, Alfinish Bayecha, for her part, said that the town has prepared land by identifying lands which are under development for a long period of time.
According to the direction given us from Oromia Regional Government, we are constructing houses for 1,000 householders. We have prepared 4 sites for the construction. It's on the way to be completed.
She added that her bureau is working to fulfill infrastructures around their home.
Over 500,000 Oromo nationals were displaced from the Ethiopian Somali region state due to border conflict and related problems, and houses for resettlement are being constructed around 10 towns of Oromia. Charges against 528 suspects have been dropped in the first round, said Attorney General Getachew Ambaye. He told journalists that 115 of them are those who were detained at the federal level. This includes the charge against Dr. Marara Gudina. The remaining suspects are from the Southern Nation Nationalities and People's Regional State, who were arrested on suspicion of taking part in the violence that occurred in Gedio Zone. The suspects said will be freed on Wednesday after receiving training yesterday and today. He further said that convicted individuals are being identified to grant them pardon as per listed requirements. The process will take time, he added. Accordingly, they will be released in 2 months' time. It is to be recalled that heads of the four member parties of EPRDF, the Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Democratic Front, have taken decisions to pardon some convicted politicians and individuals to build national consensus and widen the political space, FEBC reported. Welcome back. Now to the news from abroad. Diplomatic talks between Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Israeli counterpart Benjamin Netanyahu has started on Monday during the latter's first official trip to India. Modi accorded Netanyahu a warm welcome when he arrived on Sunday and vowed to further cement the close friendship between Israel and India. The highly publicized visit comes after New Delhi voted against the United States' decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel at the United Nations General Assembly last month. But despite India's record in abstaining or voting against Israel on the international level, Netanyahu's visit is part of a wider move by the right-wing Indian government to strengthen existing ties. At the emergency session of the General Assembly in December, 128 countries voted in favor of rejecting U.S. President Donald Trump's controversial decision on December the 6th. 9 countries voted against, while 35 abstained. Former Indian Ambassador K.C. Singh and Netanyahu's India trip is basically a continuation of India's calibrated relations with Israel since 1992, when New Delhi established diplomatic relations with the Jewish state. Al Jazeera reported. That's the news we have for you in Arireta Ganama show program. Thank you for watching. Have a good time. Bye-bye.